Hi there. So I had a message come through, and it is basically around this idea that there's somebody out there that is trying to get something back in their life, that they used to have, something that they had in the past that they don't have anymore. And this might be based around, like a relationship, or it could be just a way of life, a way of being, something along those lines. Um, and the idea that came with it was that you are trying too hard to get this thing back in your life. So this is going to be something that made you feel comfortable, something that made you feel happy, something that made you feel excited, something from your past that made you feel great at the time, and you want it back. Okay. And the idea is that you are trying too hard. It's this feeling of somebody desperately trying to claw something back into their life, because they want it so badly. And so it's like an analogy that kind of came with it was like if you had an old friend that you were always really comfortable with, somebody that you spent a lot of time with in the past, and let's say you haven't talked to them for a long time, so you get in touch. You're like, I want to go back to that place, I want to go back to that comfortable place with my friend. So you get in touch, you organize to meet them at their house, and then while you're on the way there, you can't find the house. And you're on all of these back roads, and it seems to be that the more you try and search for the house, the more you try and find it, the more lost you seem to get. Even though you've been there hundreds of times, you cannot find the house. Okay. And so the idea behind that example is you are trying too hard, and maybe it's not for you to go back to that place. Maybe it is, but maybe it's not. But either way, you are trying too hard to get there. And so what I did was I actually pulled a card just on this, just to see what would come out. And what has come out here is the Hermit. And so the Hermit's message for you would be to go within. You want to go within, and you want to really think about this thing that you're trying to get back into your life, and really think about how it would make you feel if you got it, how it would make you feel if you didn't get it. Because either way, all of the energy that you are putting into getting this thing is not doing anything. What you really need to do, and that's part of this card's message, what you need to do is sit back and go through your thoughts and your feelings on this thing. But most importantly, you need to let things flow as they will. If this thing is supposed to come back into your life, it will. And if it's not, then it won't. And all of the energy that you're putting into it is not helping the case. So yeah, really just take your time with that one and sit with your thoughts on that.